I have a Bachelor of Arts degree in accounting, Bachelor of Science degree in banking and finance, and I worked for Merrill Lynch for 15 years in New York City, down on Wall Street, okay, 230 Broadway, if you want to know the address. And I left Merrill Lynch and went to Young and Rubicam, one of the largest advertising firm in New York City too, and worldwide. And that's where I got laid off. I got greedy, basically. And once I got laid off at Young and Rubicam, it seemed like that's when we had the financial meltdown. None of the banks were hiring, none of the mortgage companies, none of the brokerage companies. And then once the banks started having problems with capital, they weren't hiring any new people that came from the housing crisis. And from there on in, there was just no jobs. Not even they wouldn't hire you as a bookkeeper or even as a part-time employee.
I'll go to a so-called friend's house where you can't come in here or you can't come in here. So I'll be like, all right, but you're supposed to be my friend. Like, just for one night or maybe till I find some place. No, you can't come in here. So I will just go out. I'll walk around till even if I'm sleeping, I'll fight my sleep and just walk around. And then wherever I feel it's comfortable, I just lay down and go to sleep. Like, I don't care where, as long as I feel comfortable, not too comfortable, as long as I feel comfortable or where I feel like nothing's gonna happen, then that's where I would be at. I'll get up in the morning, move, and keep it moving. I'll do the same thing every day. Like, whether it is, like, I go back to the vacants, I'll kick in a vacant door. Make sure it's locked, go through, looking at this thing, make sure everything's okay, and then I will lay down, me and my jacket, and go to sleep. So it's just hard. I had times where I sat there and cried. I had times where I sat there and ready to fight or kirk out. But it's not. It is just hard. And then not going to be in the school, not having a high school diploma, that makes it even harder for anybody. For then being homeless, not having a job or health care, that makes it like 50 times harder to do anything.
I have a 20-year-old son that's attending the University of Connecticut. He has a scholarship, but I have to be responsible for his room and board, including my mortgage, utilities, and everything else that comes with the home. And for this reason, I cannot afford to live anywhere else but a shelter until most of my bills are paid for.
Sometimes it's not so bad. Like, I'm not gonna say it's so bad, but it could be so hot that you don't even want to be outside anymore. Like, it would be so hot, and sometimes things happen more in the summertime, like robberies and all that stuff. And they, like, people can care less whether you're homeless or what, if they're gonna just do it just because. When it's raining, you have to worry about it being cold, you being outside, getting wet, and then how I'm gonna dry my clothes. Then it's still raining. How would I dry my clothes, or where I'm gonna get my clothes from to wear tomorrow? Then you would have to figure out, like, the steps and plans of how you gonna get your clothes. Rather me, to be truthful, I go get my clothes how I got my clothes. Like, whether it's in the store and get them out the store without paying for it, or whether it's seeing something I like and go get it.
My house in foreclosure, one of the requirements from the mortgage company, which is Litton International Group, was that if I could prove that I had a source of income, they will extend the foreclosure date. They will give me 90 days to come up to pay the back money. So I'm still working on the 90 days because it's only been 60 days so far, and I've been paying the mortgage, with every penny that I can get. And then my wife managed to find a job too.
You're in D.C.?
No, she's still in New York.
Oh.
Yeah. So my family is in New York, and I'm living in the house, and I'm here working, and sending every penny I can get to make sure I get out of foreclosure.
People on the streets should treat homeless people as far as same way they would want to be treated. If even though you're not homeless, you should treat them same way. Kindness. You should treat them with respect. You should treat them with be honest, or just don't try to put them down. Like encourage them to do something. Like most people try to put you down, or you're not really homeless, or this, that, and the third, or look at you differently. You're not different than anybody else. You're the same people as anybody else. You're just going through a rough time. So therefore, they should treat them, because you never know that same homeless person you may need in the future, or you may use in the future. So you would never know. You just treat them the same way you would want to be treated, or anybody else would be treated, because we're no different than anybody else.